Hello everyone, welcome to Power BI and Traffic Highlights for May month. And we also had a build updates, and it's been a very busy month with all the Microsoft updates and other things. So at first, I will ask Sharabat to talk about what he found interesting in this month's update.
Thank you very much for the floor, Sulaiman. And for this month's update, I'm going to talk about two upcoming features. First one is that support for service principal when we are working with Git. So a few weeks ago, Microsoft already announced that it's going to support service principal for GitHub. And in the next update, it's going to provide support for Azure DevOps as well. This is particularly interesting for me because in one of our projects, we tried to use service principal and found out that it doesn't work. So if it does very soon, then it's going to be a big help. And the second one is cross-tenant support between Fabric and Azure DevOps. So earlier, both the Fabric tenant as well as the DevOps had to be in the same tenant, but probably in the next update, as Microsoft announced, they're going to support cross-tenant. Thanks.
Yeah, the cross-tenant support actually sounds really awesome. Let's move on to Rubayat. So what do you think about this month's update?
Yeah, so from this month's update, I'm going to talk about Warehouse Snapshot. Warehouse Snapshot is currently in preview, but it's a powerful new feature in Microsoft Fabric that allows you to capture a read-only point-in-time version of your data warehouse tables. These snapshots preserve the exact structure and content of your data as it existed at a specific moment, almost like taking a picture of your data. How is it different from the existing system? Before this feature, there was no built-in method to freeze or archive warehouse data at a particular point in time. If you needed to preserve historical data for reporting, auditing, or data reconciliation, you had to create complex workarounds like manually copying data or building versioning pipelines. With warehouse snapshots, you can now instantly freeze data without affecting live operations, avoid custom ETL duplication logic, maintain historical versions of backtracking or compliance. For anyone who wants to explore this feature further, I will add a link in the comment box. It's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, warehouse snapshot sounds really cool. Siva, what do you have?
There are a lot of exciting announcements. My favorite feature is Fabric Data Agents in Power BI Copilot. This enables users now to connect Power BI Copilot not only Power BI semantic models, but a wide range of data sources in OneLake, such as Lakehouse, Warehouse, and KQL databases. This helps us discover content, ask questions, perform quick analysis, and refine insights, all without switching different tools or leaving Copilot. The beauty of this feature is the answer is based on what we have access to it. I'm really looking forward to explore more about this feature.
Yeah, I myself also went through the Fabric Data Agents and also tried to tweak with the Copilot Studio. And I personally found it that creating MCP without any kind of complex coding, like it's in there, we just need to click the tables we need and just give some instruction and we're going to go to come with our tables and database. Yeah, it's really intuitive, and I think that the CXOs will have a very nice time with those things. Sharon, what do you think about this month's update?
Yeah, two things kind of stood out for me. One was the mirroring, the updates we got in the mirroring. So right from when mirroring was announced probably a year and a half ago, one thing that has been awaited was SQL Server. So now mirroring supports SQL Server right from the oldest version till 2025 through on-premise data gateway. So now we can pull all the data from those transactional systems that we used to pull through complicated batch pipelines. We can just use Fabric mirroring and then have near real-time data. So this is going to be a game changer for a lot of organizations who has their transactional system stored in SQL Server. This is in preview in Fabric. And the second thing that stands out is Fabric CLI. So every one of us would have felt that when we manage Fabric in the UI, that could be a better, easier way to do it in the CLI as when we do it at scale during deployments and all. So Fabric CLI comes in to fill that spot. And it was launched in preview. Now Fabric CLI is GA. So it can be used and leveraged in your production pipelines. And this should do a lot of faster deployments in Fabric.
Yeah, the Fabric CLI things also interest me a lot. This month was fully packed with different updates. See you again next month.